The first time I met Joan was in 1988 when she was doing street outreach, as was I.
Mary and I started doing street outreach together pretty much every night. And then the city asked her to open up a winter emergency shelter in the locker rooms at the Marian Anderson Recreation Center. And she asked me if I'd go visit the building with her. So I did that, and we opened the shelter.
And the rest, as they say, is history.
When I was at my lowest and I was ready to give up, and I was going through a lot of trials and tribulations and was trying to find myself. From day one, she was like, "You got this." She gave me hope, she gave me inspiration, and she was my reason to keep going. Sister Mary is the most humble.
It was her love for the homeless and a willingness to devote all her energy and strength to doing what was necessary.
Joan was really what I would have called the person who kept all of the backroom functions working. She's focused on making sure everything works, which means she knows human resources and the complex laws. She knows what financial stability needs to be, and she understands development to know what context she needs to interpret. So she is incredibly focused, and nothing takes her off of that.
I've seen organizations come and go. With Project Home, it's sustainable. It continues to grow. It continues to meet that mission. The ability to fundraise is beyond what I've ever seen in any organization.
Sister Mary and I work so well together. I think because at the heart of it, we trust each other. We have a very shared vision that is so deeply rooted in the dignity of human beings. But underneath it all, we trust each other. We can have those difficult conversations. We end up at an outcome that's better, I think, than either one of us would have had individually. So I love her, I trust her. I think she feels the same about me.
I think Joan and Mary work so well together because they have an unyielding sense of respect for each other. I think that Sister Mary is the face of Project Home and Joan is the backbone. And both of their strengths really make Project Home succeed.
Joan is so financially astute and detail-oriented and complements Mary so well that as a team, they're really second to none in the city.
There are so many things that inspire me about Joan. Her compassion, her intelligence, her joy. She's just a joyful person, and her ability as a businesswoman. She's truly remarkable.
I was also impressed by how much they knew about the problem and about solutions and how go-get-em they were. You couldn't leave the room without being involved and without committing in some way or another.
Some 20 years ago, I asked Obie O'Brien to take a trip down to Project Home to meet with Sister Mary and Joan. And he went in and he says, "Hi, I'm Obie O'Brien and I work with John Bon Jovi." And Sister stuck out her hand and said, "I'm Mary Scullion, I work with God."
And of course, we immediately fell in love with her at that moment.
Mary has the ability to do anything she wants to do. She's not cowed by important politicians or billionaires.
As children of God, let's work to eliminate the scourge of homelessness because, as Sister Mary says, none of us are home until all of us are home.
I just really love her. And I love the fact that she gave me, my family, she's been a part of my whole family. She's touched everyone in my family.
I think the great impression that Joan and Mary have made for me is that they're a tag team. They're like Starsky and Hutch. They're like yin and yang. They're like Abbott and Costello.
Laverne and Shirley, Vern Cagney and Lacey. So to both of you, I love you guys. We really appreciate the fact that we've been able to share in your lives.
Sister Mary and Joan have become our cherished friends. We've learned so much from their capacity for a love and wisdom that compels an understanding that none of us are home until all of us are home.
When Mary told me a few of the stories on that first visit of how she lives with a number of the male recovering addicts and has built a network around the holistic nature of the problem, it's not just homelessness, it's education, it's employment, it's family structure, it's drug abuse, and many other things. Her vision, and when she described all the things that she and Joan were working on, I said, well, that makes Comcast look like a piece of cake to me. I can't imagine how you do this all yourself. And of course, it's a team, but they both are extraordinary leaders and could do anything. And thank goodness they've applied themselves to our incredible good fortune in the Philadelphia community.
When I think back, just in my 6+ years of being here, the amount of talent that they've cultivated and how that not only benefits our own Project Home community, they've really grown leaders within Project Home. I truly don't think that they understand that huge impact that they've made on the world.
So many people can just be invisible to so many others, and I think they make people want to stop and help. And I think that is a great legacy to carry on.
Lynn and I are humbled to be part of this amazing community of people from all walks of life. To witness Project Home's evolution from 5 sites to soon be 24 sites is astonishing.
I'm so deeply grateful to them and for them, and we try to remember to say that daily, but it's good to take this opportunity to do that.
Sister Mary and Joan, I want to say thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the experience. Thank you for my education. Thank you for my growth. I just want to thank you for being a part of my life.
Sister Mary and Project Home have made is totally amazing and inspiring to me. And that one of those residences is my own home.
I have been changed by this community, and I'm grateful to be able to continue to welcome others in, and we'll keep doing that. And so thank you for making this.
What I would like to say to thank Sister Mary and Joan is thank you for giving me housing, opportunity, medical and education, and for that, I'm forever thankful for Project Home.
Thank you very much for all you've done in Philadelphia for the last 35 years.
It's hard to put into words, to thank the person who you really feel you were meant to meet along the way and work with. She's been another mother to my 3 kids. She's been a trusted and lifelong friend. I've learned so much. I've grown so much. I feel like I grew up in this organization right along with Mary. I can't imagine what my life would have been in any other way.
There's really not enough words or the words to demonstrate my gratitude for Joan and the profound influence she's had on my life, and especially on the life of the Project Home community. There's no one that's finer to work with. There's no better friend. There's no better teacher. Joan is a phenomenal teacher in the really important lessons that we all want to learn in life. I could never really find the words to thank her.